Hi, this is Cheryl, and I pulled a rune, and this is it, and it is Gebu. It's the rune of gifts and generosity. It signifies an exchange between people that necessarily results in a connection between the giver and receiver. Drawing Gebu often indicates that you're receiving a gift, which may be material in nature or something intangible such as emotional support. In centuries past, when contracts were signed by people who couldn't read or write, they made an X to signify their agreement to the transaction. This concept of agreement between the two parties is a core part of Gebu's meaning. If you are the recipient of a gift from someone else, you choose to either accept it or decline it. Depending on the context of the reading, it may be advising you to accept wholeheartedly with gratitude, or to be wary of the motivations behind the gift. Alternatively, you may be asked to consider your own giving. Are you reciprocating sufficiently to honor what you've received? Are you giving away too much, too many, or to the wrong people? A related interpretation is success and harmony in partnerships. All relationships, whether personal or professional, involve reciprocity to some degree. Drawing this rune indicates that a relationship in your life is blessed with good fortune. With business partners or co-workers, this may mean a synergy between you leads to productive, enjoyable work. In romance, you may experience a deepening of commitment and passion with your partner. Just be sure in all relationships to pay attention to balance and harmony. Keep both yourself and the other person in mind with all of your actions and decisions. Show compassion to the people in your life and be able to forgive, another aspect of giving when forgiveness is needed. It can also refer to gifts from the higher realms, particularly in the context of skills and talents. You may discover a new passion that you have a natural ability for, or further develop a talent you are already pursuing. Drawing this rune is a message of encouragement to keep making the most of what you've been given in order to make your mark in the world. It has no reverse meaning. It means love, sex, harmonious relationships of all kinds, connect with the divine energies, boost magical energy and ability. And I'm going to do an energy card. Let it go. Forgiveness, healing resentments, shedding the role of eternal martyr, letting go of victimhood, cutting the ties that bind you to a destructive story, releasing pain so you can move to the lessons it offers, relinquishing the need to be right. There are times in life that you must forgive lest you become a hostage to your anger, frustration, disappointments, and resentments. This is not about condoning bad behavior or minimizing a hurt done to you. Forgiveness is simply a commitment to stop telling an old story so you don't carry its burden anymore. If you don't forgive, old hurts fester and become distorted, causing you pain over and over again. You become trapped in a prison of your own making, tied to the story that you were a victim. It's time to cut the invisible cords attaching you to the situation and preventing you from moving forward. The truth is, you're victimizing yourself every time you recreate the unresolved hurt in your mind or speak it with friends. Rather than allow this folly to repeat, surrender to the situation to your higher power. Now is the time for radical forgiveness. Say no to drama in all forms, and forgive yourself and others for engaging in it. Consider the ancient Hawaiian practice known as Ho'oponopono. This simple prayer is a beautiful way to begin the process of forgiveness. I'm sorry, forgive me, thank you, I love you. It's based on the idea that we're all responsible for the reality we see in the world. If something is awry, whether it's your perception, your emotional reactions, your judgment, and so forth, it's up to you to clean it up. Forgiveness is the key to a liberated and meaningful life. No matter what method you choose, just do it. Let's see if there's any other messages. Great big love. Love without conditions, romantic love, and how that experience changes you. deep and profound harmonious connections, soulmates. Love heals all wounds, begins all life. It sustains you when you are starving for grace, when you stumble and fall, and when you lose sight of your purpose and fall prey to the limited perspective of the ego. Now is the time to fall in love and call in the awareness of the great big love that made you, which is ever pulsing through your veins. There's a heightened sense of awareness in the beginning stages of a relationship when nothing else matters but who is in front of you. You see them, you see yourself in them, and you move in sync with the cadence of your hearts. You surrender to the magic you share and engage in harmonious dance that is seamless in movements and rising and falling with each moment, each breath. Although this card may portend such an intimate connection, you don't have to wait for a partner to experience it. You're being invited now to explore love in all its beauty. Can you love without conditions? Without needing things to be perfect? Do you love your life, what you do, and how you contribute to the world? Today, invite love with a capital L into your inquiry. You will be amazed, and your very question may be changed. As a result, love is the strength you need today, the lens you must look through to find the truth in your way. Love is the way, the only way, and the only answer. And I'm going to do a monology card, too. Hold on with this reading. Okay, full moon in Cancer. Let your fears dissolve. Fear and neediness may now be at play. Fear is debilitating, while neediness isn't usually very attractive. Acting out of fear is a risky response. So if you dwell on your insecurities, what you'll manifest is an extension of those insecurities. The reason why we should face our fears is that in doing them, they often simply dissolve. If we don't face them, they can influence us to act in ways we otherwise wouldn't, which means we can end up manifesting the very thing we are hoping to avoid. Just see off the fear that's in you, face it right now. Find a balance between Cancer's oversensitivity and Capricorn's coolness. Facing your fears and working out where they come from will point you in the right direction and get you in the right mindset. Call on Selene, goddess of the moon, to guide you. Imagine Selena's energy as a silver beam bathing your entire body and ask her to guide you as you live in tune with the moon. Your manifestation affirmation: I completely love and accept myself as I am. And that is the message for today. Thank you.